2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back in beautiful La Jolla, California for the second round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. I'm Luke Elvey, glad to have you back with us. 16 under par is the current score to beat as we get underway here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. His second shot here. It was on a good line. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And now at 3 under overall. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And a par putt awaits him. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. It's time for a one-shotter.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. 19 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here. I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
And from long range here.
Has it got enough pace? Oh, my. And that will take him now to 4 under the card.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
From around 180 yards out. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Good speed.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. And from there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
That'll work there. This is his second shot.
Seems to have been pretty confident so far, perhaps even a bit smug. But after what this player has produced, she's looking a little nervous now.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And after that, he sits at 5 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Great shot. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Here's Rose Zhang.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Ooh, right by the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. Just 3 feet to the cup. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he moves to 7 under. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. He's holding down the 12th spot on the leaderboard. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it, taking the big dog off the tee.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, that one. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And now this, to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard. What a putt that was. And now moves himself inside the top 10. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th.
That camber's pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
He's standing over his 3rd shot. How close was that to going down? Sitting at -3. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
And that's going to come up short. Just a 4-footer remaining. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Going with the hybrid. A quality shot, that. If he can hold this, he'll move inside the top 10 here. And this putt coming up for his par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. If you do find the fairway, though, you got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Sitting at 9 under par. One just slides by. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Starting out to the left here. This is going to come back.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And back to the course with the live action. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going just a tiny bit left here.
Good looking putt. And that will drop in for a birdie. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Quality shot, that one. And here we are with the third shot. Oh my goodness! That was close. That's tidy. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He's in a share of 8th place in this event. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. And let's catch up now with Roseng. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie.
Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Oh, well done. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one?
He's putting this one downhill and to the right.
That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
These par putts, they keep around going.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 16th is a par 3.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Didn't that look good for a long time? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. This is a bogey putt coming up. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Outstanding shot. High quality. And now left with this putt to move into a tie for 8th. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. He's currently sharing 8th position.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And now striding to the final tee of this round.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk-reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
It starts out straight enough, this putt, and it should take a little break to the left as it nears the hole.
How close was that to being an eagle? Okay, good opportunity here. Would love to finish the day with a birdie.
And that will do it for this player today.
So that wasn't a bad round of golf there, Rich, but hopefully our player can find a spark tomorrow and move up that leaderboard.
Well, they've got a lot of work right now. They had a good round of golf, but unfortunately everybody around them had a better round of golf. So they are a ways back, and they need to make something happen tomorrow.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.